My name is Patricia Smith. My son, Sean, was one of 4 brave Americans killed during the 2012 terrorist attack at Benghazi. Sean was a wonderful son and father to my 2 amazing grandchildren, Samantha and Nathan, now 10 and 11. He was proud to serve his country with the United States Foreign Service. The last time I talked to Sean, the night before the terrorist attack, he told me, "Mom, I am going to die." All security had been pulled from the embassy, he explained, and when he asked why, he never received a response. Nobody listened, nobody seemed to care. The very next day, he was murdered by radical Islamic terrorists. To this day, I don't even know why a computer guy like Sean was sent to Benghazi. That night, we lost sons, brothers, fathers, and husbands. We lost 4 brave Americans who made the ultimate sacrifice for the country they chose to serve, and the American people lost the truth. For all of this loss, for all of this grief, for all of the cynicism the tragedy in Benghazi has wrought upon America, I blame Hillary Clinton. I blame Hillary Clinton personally for the death of my son. That's personally. In an email to her daughter shortly after the attack, Hillary Clinton blamed it on terrorism. But when I saw Hillary Clinton, she sure is. She sure is. She lied to me and then called me a liar. When I saw Hillary Clinton at Sean's coffin ceremony just days later, she looked me squarely in the eye and told me a video was responsible. Since then, I have repeatedly asked Hillary Clinton to explain to me the real reason why my son is dead. I'm still waiting. Whenever I call the State Department, no one would speak to me because they say I am not a member of the immediate family. Sean is my son. Hillary Clinton is a woman, a mother, and a grandmother of 2. I am a woman, a mother, and a grandmother of 2. How could she do this to me? How could she do this to any American family? Donald Trump is everything Hillary Clinton is not. He is blunt, direct, and strong. He speaks his mind and his heart. And when it comes to the threat posed by radical Islamic terrorism, he will not hesitate to kill the terrorists who threaten American lives. He will make America stronger, not weaker. This entire campaign comes down to a single question. If Hillary Clinton can't give us the truth, why should we give her the presidency? That's right, Hillary for president. She deserves to be in stripes. Thank you, sir.
My name is Bill Cowan. We don't come to you as Republicans or Democrats or with any party affiliation. We come to you instead as Americans who care about our country and about our comrades in arms. We don't deal with failed leadership, false promises, and Washington double talk when American lives are at stake. But those are the exact problems that the Select Committee on Benghazi uncovered.
I mean, Libya was a different kind of calculation, and we didn't lose a single person. We didn't lose a single person. We didn't lose a single person. Single person. Single person. Single person.
We honor the memories of Ambassador Chris Stevens, Sean Smith, Glenn Darty, and Tyrone Woods. Their families have dealt with the reality of their deaths because of their service to America. And this is the simple story of those men's reality on the ground in Benghazi.
Our intelligence agencies knew that some of the rebels we supported were terrorists. Some were members of the Libyan Islamic Fighting Group. All of them were al-Qaeda groups on the State Department terrorist list. One of the terrorist commanders was even a former inmate at Guantanamo Bay.
The day before the Benghazi terrorist attacks, President Obama conferred with his cabinet to see what might be needed for the anniversary of 9/11. Hillary Clinton and Leon Panetta were present. Not a single change was made that might have helped those in the high-risk area of Benghazi.
It was sudden, violent, and brutal. It was a terrorist attack. No one could have possibly known how long it would last. Glenn Darty was in Tripoli. His comrades were under attack. He answered their calls for help and went to the sound of the guns.
At 7 p.m. in Washington, Panetta ordered the appropriate staff in the DOD to initiate movement, some 3+ hours after the message came in that there were Americans under fire.
At a 7:30 meeting, Hillary Clinton's State Department requested that the Marines go in civilian clothes, no military uniforms, and no weapons, in a war zone where Americans were under fire, because they didn't want to look like an invasion, because we didn't want to offend anybody. Really?
And even before the final American deaths occurred, Secretary Clinton sent out a statement blaming it on a spontaneous protest about a video, while privately telling others it was a terrorist attack. Most folks don't take mortars to a protest.
In the end, not one U.S. military aircraft, not one soldier outside of Libya was sent to Benghazi, where a battle dragged on for hours. Washington never intended to send anybody to Benghazi.
Americans don't leave a man behind. It's not who we are. It's not what we do. Yet we don't want our teammates coming home in flag-draped coffins because of failed leadership, false realities, and Washington bureaucrats who don't have their policies or priorities straight. We want them coming home with honor to their families and a grateful nation that can say, thank you for your service.